From futuristic concept cars to new technology in hybrids and alternative fuel vehicles, all have rolled out to the Los Angeles Auto Show that's happening right now here with the peak. Micah Muzio, managing editor video for Kelley Blue Book. Hello, Micah. How are you, buddy?
Well, I'm doing fantastic because I'm a car enthusiast and it's also my job, and I'm surrounded by some of the coolest cars that you're going to see. Well, not on the road just yet, but this is like the LA Auto Show is the first auto show of the auto show season, and this sets the tone for what we can expect in the coming year from the automotive industry.
What's that beauty behind you? That looks like something straight out of Marty McFly's 2015.
Oh, this old thing? Yeah, this is the Mitsubishi XRP EV concept. I'm throwing a ton of letters at you, but here's what you need to know. It's kind of the perfect encapsulation of LA in general and the LA Auto Show, which is to say a really sexy exterior, a lot of eye candy happening there, the angular lines. It's a really cool concept. And by the way, if you were here in person, I think you'd be doubly impressed with the sheer depth of the red paint job. It's spectacular, but it's inside of that you have a hybrid powertrain. You've got a little 1.1 liter 3-cylinder engine paired with an electric motor, and Mitsubishi tells us, now this is a concept, but a theoretical 65 miles per gallon. So that's really what LA's about. Spectacular exterior, but still kind of green on the inside.
Well, hybrids are very good, as well as plug-in hybrids. I actually drive a Chevy Volt, which is a plug-in hybrid. They had an announcement this week at the LA Auto Show, and you guys just gave the Volt an award, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. The Chevy Volt just won a Kelley Blue Book Best Buy award, up against some pretty heavy competition. And it's impressive, too, because the Volt's been on the market for a little while, but it's still emerged as a winner. I mean, especially here in LA, not only can you drive day in, day out without using any gasoline, depending on how long your commute is, but it also gives you access to that coveted carpool lane.
Yes.
So I've got a lot of love for the Chevy Volt myself.
Priuses don't get the sticker. The Volt gets the sticker. That's a good thing.
You got to get the sticker.
Well, what other vehicles are you excited for this year? Cool trucks to watch out for? Anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, there's the F-150 over at the Ford booth, which has an aluminum body, so they're taking weight out of the car. Actually, keeping going with that green theme, the Acura ILX is a really interesting one for a couple of reasons. One, it shows the expansion of the entry luxury segment, which is really blowing up in the last couple of years. So it's a small entry, but they've updated it for 2016. LED headlights, LED taillights, improved ride and handling, it's quieter. But underneath the hood is a good indication of what's happening in the industry as a whole. It's got a 2.4-liter engine with 201 horsepower, but they've paired it with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. So even normal gasoline-powered cars with no hybridness about them, they're using multi-speed transmissions, 8 speeds in this case, to keep the engine working in its perfect RPM band for improved power and improved fuel economy.
That's phenomenal. That's really, what do you see the trend being this year? Is there a trend?
Absolutely, there's a trend. Smaller, a bit like that Acura. A couple of cars that were unveiled here are actually crossovers. Honda HR-V. It's a little bit smaller than a CR-V, so it's a compact crossover. It's almost like a Honda Fit if you've ever seen one of those. A small car that's sort of bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but in the crossover segment, so you can have all-wheel drive and a little bit higher seating position. Same thing. Mazda 3 is their hatchback. Well, they introduced a Mazda CX-3, which is again small form factor, but crossover utility vehicle. So smaller is better, apparently.
There we go. I've never heard that before. Micah, let's talk about connectivity. This is a big thing too. You hear about Android Auto and Apple, I believe it was Apple Car or Apple Play. What was that? Apple Auto?
Yeah. Apple CarPlay, yeah. In fact, I just got a demo yesterday at the Hyundai booth, and both of those technologies are fantastic because the challenge is making technology accessible, not just cramming more technology in the cars, but making it so normal people like you and I can use it. What better way than to emulate the phone that you use every single day? It's like boot camp for using your car. So all the familiarity and the familiar functions that you find on your phone are now being integrated in the car. And the other advantage, when you buy a navigation system in a car and it's just sort of static, 3 years down the road it seems wildly dated. But now with CarPlay and Android Auto, you have a constantly updated interface. So, I mean, that's the future, and it's going to be great.
I love it, Micah. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
All right, for a look at the newest vehicles displayed at the LA Auto Show, head to the website on your screen.